Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tarleton's 220th commencement. We are here! We are delighted you are here to honor the academic accomplishments of today's graduates from the College of Liberal and Fine Arts and the College of Science and Technology. I am Janice HORAK, Assistant Vice President for Development. I extend a very special welcome to Tarleton alumni in our audience today. In the back of your programs, you will find a web address that will help you stay connected with your alma mater. The procession is about to begin, so now would be a good time to silence your audible devices so that everyone can enjoy this wonderful ceremony without interruption. President James L. Hurley will lead university officials onto the platform while our student marshals escort the class of 2020 into the stadium. The student marshals are Dr. Jeff Cunyon, Dr. Eileen Falkenberry, Dr. Heather Hawk, Dr. Arthur Lowe, Dr. Dimitri Paravatilenko, Dr. Floyd Richmond, Dr. Raj Vedandam, Dr. Cynthia Williams. Along the back of the stage are the international flags representing the home countries of our student body. Detailed explanations of the traditional and Tarleton academic dress, banners, and mace are in your program. As the graduates enter, you will notice some have chosen to add the purple and white Tarleton stoles, and some are wearing cords representing honor societies. May graduates are designated with purple caps, and August graduates with black. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the platform group and graduates will be led out of the stadium. Please remain in your seats until all graduates have left. At that time, you will be dismissed from the stadium to join your graduate along Rudder Way, which is located east of Memorial Stadium. We ask that you adhere to social distancing guidelines throughout the ceremony and at dismissal. And now, The group of people you have come here to honor, the Tarleton State University Class of 2020. The procession will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. David Robinson. Please, all who are able, rise to greet the procession.
What a beautiful evening. I'm Dr. James Hurley, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as president of this outstanding university. Welcome to the 220th commencement of Tarleton State University. This is a magnificent day for our institution. Yeah, that's worth applause. I can already tell this is going to be the most lively group because that's the first time it's happened. But with Kofa in the crowd, I wouldn't expect anything less. This is a magnificent day for our institution as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni. To officially open this ceremony, please stand for the national anthem sung by your fellow classmate and soon-to-be graduate, Miss Victoria Velchez from McKinney, Texas. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Student Body President, Mr. Kalen Cheatham. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. And I ask all that who are able, please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem and the invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please let us pray. On this commencement day, while we have all traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and of one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all that they will accomplish. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and their experience, friends who provided support and helped make a lifetime of memories. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and into the lives of others. Amen.
Please be seated. Good evening. I'm Kelly STYRON, Vice President for Student Affairs, and at this time I would like to recognize members of the platform group. Would they please stand when I'm introduced, and will you please hold your applause until all are standing? Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Eric Morrow, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Dr. Michael Huggins, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Mr. Kalen Cheatham, Student Body President. Ms. Victoria Vilches, commencement singer. Ms. Blair Harrison, commencement singer. Ms. ZAIYA OGBONNA, commencement speaker.
Before we address the graduates, I would like to give a special thanks to Dr. Robertson and our band. This is their 4th commencement in 2 days, and they have another tomorrow. Please stand up and allow us to say thank you so much for all that you've done. Graduates, I want to start by expressing my sincere appreciation for each of you. During your final semester, you experienced an unprecedented series of educational, social, and global occurrences that will forever change the landscape of higher education. Let's stop and think about the history you encountered. Classes, all classes, were virtually flipped online, and we remember how much fun that was. Study abroad trips and spring athletics were canceled. Events like Founders Week, Silver Taps, May Fete, and our beloved Pooh Reveal had to be conducted virtually. And last but not least, it's crazy to think that your extended spring break is now officially over. But during that time of transition, you became our inspiration. Your will to keep learning, your fortitude to create a new normal, and your commitment to finishing strong were simply amazing. Class of 2020, you will forever go down in history here at Tarleton State. To our knowledge, this is the first time in our storied history that Texans have worn black robes with purple caps during a commencement ceremony. That is why we wanted to signify your distinction with the purple caps. You have earned and deserved this distinguished honor. Job well done, class of 2020. However, none of us gets to this day alone. Many of the people who helped make this day possible for you are here in the audience. Class of 2020, I think it's time to show our appreciation for certain members of the audience. I want to start with our outstanding and dedicated faculty and staff. Typically, they would be celebrating your special day alongside you. Some are with us today physically, but please know all are here in spirit. Please join me in thanking our outstanding faculty and dedicated staff members here at Tarleton. Now let's recognize some very special people that have been by your side along your Tarleton journey. If you are a brother or sister of one of our graduates, would you please stand? All right, graduates, so show your brother and sister some love. If you are a spouse or partner, please stand. This happened earlier this morning. I saw one guy get up and then he kind of sat down and then he got back up again. So it happened again here. I don't know about that one. If you are a child or your mommy or daddy is graduating, or if your grandparents are here on this stage, if you're a grandchild, would you please stand or be held high in the air? There we go. If you are a parent, that means all of our moms and dads in the stands, would you please stand? All right, mom and dad, stand up. And last but certainly not least, graduates, I want you to watch the love on their faces with this next group. Would all of our grandparents, grandma and grandpa, would you please proudly stand? I told you, graduates, they love you far more than mom and dad. And I know the feeling. As was explained before the processional, some graduates are wearing colorful cords that represent high achievement and academic honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords, representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are our Tarleton veterans, who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allows us to freely pursue life, liberty, love, happiness, and a Tarleton education. I would like to ask all veterans and active military personnel in both this graduating class and in the audience to please rise. Thank you for your service to this great country. Thank you.
Graduates, this is your day. It is you we are here to celebrate. For this reason, a member of the graduating class has been invited to address the commencement audience. Our first speaker is Blair Harrison from Medina, Texas. She is receiving a Bachelor's of Science in Communication in Public Relations and Event Management with minors in Technical Writing and Psychology. Blair grew up on the road, traveling and eventually landing here at Tarleton State University, where she further developed her passion for experiential learning. While at Tarleton, she was involved in many organizations and projects on campus and even spent her spring break volunteering for disaster relief in Rockport, Texas, after Hurricane Harvey. Blair was a recipient of the John Tarleton Spirit Award and is already out there pursuing her love for the outdoors in North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Blair Harrison.
I am honored to represent the May and August 2020 graduates who have worked tirelessly to finish. President Hurley, Provost Murray, families and friends, thank you for the opportunity to share my thoughts with you today. Have you ever been hiking at 3 a.m. and been chased by a mountain lion? That's only one crisis that has happened to me while camping. It's impossible to have complete control in nature, but it's up to us, the communicators of tomorrow, to be ready to take on crises like mountain lions on a backpacking trip or an outbreak of a novel virus. While we might not have complete control in the outdoors, Mother Nature is just another professor teaching some incredible lessons. Today, I'd like to share 4 pieces of advice that experiential learning, outdoor education, and my adventures have taught me. Number 1, challenge by choice. When presented with a challenge, it is our choice whether or not to participate. Just like on a challenge course, some people aren't able to go off of a zip line. Our comfort, growth, and danger zones are all different, and it's an important fact to recognize. Our education at Tarleton took us out of our comfort zones, but our minds expanded to accommodate the new skills and lessons. Life will always throw challenges at you. Remember, it is your choice to participate. Number 2, you've packed too much. Be prepared is the Scouts' motto, and it's a good one. It's good to be ready for anything to happen, as our quarantine experiences have showed us. What isn't good is when your disaster preparation weighs you down. When you're backpacking, you should only be carrying about 20% of your weight. Similarly, in college and in life, it's important not to take on too much. Trust me, I'm a bit of a workaholic. Like many of you, I invested so much of my time and energy into studies, jobs, organizations. While I learned a lot, I packed my backpack too full and my mental and physical health suffered. If you carry too much on a trip, it'll slow you down, give you blisters, but it might make you tougher. Graduates, leave the just-in-case items behind. Tarleton has prepared you for the next step. Just lace up your boots and go. Number 3, let it percolate. For some reason, percolating coffee on a campout is one of the hardest parts of a trip. It's difficult to sit still and watch water boil, but if it doesn't percolate enough, your coffee will not be good. The same is true for all of us here. It's important to take your time by yourself to let your mind percolate. When your brain is ready, be sure to pour into others the same way that your teachers and mentors have poured into you. And number 4, the sunrise is always worth it. On a campout, the last thing that you want to do is roll out of your cozy sleeping bag and face the brisk morning air. But that hike in the dark, the cool breeze, and the morning dew are nothing compared to that sunrise that you'll see. After today, we are actually graduates, which is terrifying. It's time to get that job, to fulfill that passion, and to take that next step. But why embark on this journey where there's definitely mountain lions? You go because just around the corner, that sunrise will be worth it. Thank you to all of our supporters here at Tarleton, the professors and staff, the mentors, the storytellers, and the friends. To COLFA and the Department of Communication Studies, thank you for the guidance and the experiential learning opportunities. And to Outdoor Pursuits, who gave me the opportunity to adventure for the rest of my life, thank you. Tomorrow, graduates, I implore you to wake up early and watch the sunrise on our next adventure. And finally, in the words of author Edward Abbey, may your trails be crooked, winding, lonesome, dangerous, leading to the most amazing view. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Blair. Now let's welcome our next speaker. Representing the College of Science and Technology is ZAIYA OGBONNA. ZAIYA is a biomedical science pre-vet major from New Orleans, Louisiana. A graduate of the Honors College here at Tarleton, ZAIYA came to Texas after Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Although she loves animals, she also has a love for serving others and hopes to further her education with med school to become an anesthesiologist and continue helping others. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ZAIYA OGBONNA.
Good evening, class of 2020, family, friends, and distinguished state partner. Thank you for the opportunity to share my experiences with you as we celebrate this long-awaited day. I never thought I would ever have the opportunity to be here and speak on such a momentous occasion, but here I am. Before I continue, I have to give thanks to my mother. From an early age, she instilled in me the principle of continuing what you started. Words cannot describe how grateful I am for everything you've done for me. To the graduates sitting before me, I would like to say, we made it. I don't know about y'all, but this is not how I pictured my final semester at Tarleton. I just would like to add the unexpected switch to online classes was interesting and a bit of a learning curve for some professors, but just about all students. The outbreak of a global pandemic was not the spring break many of us had planned. I don't want to sit here and talk about the many hardships that COVID-19 brought in its midst, but I will say that a single event in one's life does not define who you are, nor negate all the hard work you put in to get to this moment here today. For many graduates, like myself, the journey to this graduation has been long and filled with many trials and tribulations that started before COVID-19. And from an early point on in my academic career, I would learn to embrace the unexpected. My journey started in high school, where my mom became disabled, and in my senior year, my house burned down and my family lost everything. Looking back on the situation now, I can say I do believe that everything happens for a reason. Before the fire, I had always had my heart set on attending a Texas A&M system school. To me, the universities that belong to this system properly educated their students while giving them a firm sense of school pride. Luckily, I had a high school teacher named Ms. Irwin, who happens to be a proud alum of Tarleton, who spoke highly of Tarleton during a time in my life where I needed the stability and firm belief in core values like tradition and civility. I would then go on to take part in Duck Camp, which is by far one of the most memorable experiences some of us graduates have had apart from this moment here today. Everything was looking up in life. My freshman semester would start in the fall of 2017, but not more than 3 months into that semester, I would tear my ACL and lose my grandmother. I would ultimately end up on crutches for the rest of the semester, struggling to maintain my GPA. I would like to add, you learn to enjoy the little things that decorate the campus when it takes you 15 minutes to crutch from the honors hall to the education building. Had it not been for the wonderful and understanding professors and faculty that encouraged me during that time, my academic career may have stopped before it even started. To my fellow graduates, I say, although the future may be uncertain and a bit daunting at times, no one can take this moment away from us. The trials and tribulations we have gone through over the last few years to get to this moment have molded each of us into individuals who are stronger and more adaptable than ever before. And with the tools and values that Tarleton has instilled in us, the class of 2020 is a force to be reckoned with. But class of 2020, humor me on this. We made it through World War III trending on Twitter, the death of Kobe Bryant, COVID-19, and murder hornets while still managing to complete our degree plans. We are unstoppable. To the friends and family in attendance tonight, I want to say thank you for taking part in tonight's festivities. Lastly, I want to say thank you to Tarleton for every opportunity you have granted me during my time here. This Louisiana girl will always be a proud Texan for life. Congratulations, class of 2020.
You killed it, girl. Huh? Good job. Well, I don't know about you graduates, but if I need to escape a mountain lion, I want Blair by my side. And if that mountain lion were to catch me, I would want ZAIYA to give me that anesthesia. Make sure you give me extra, because I have a low threshold for pain. Let's give them a wonderful round of applause for stepping up and doing this. Great job. You represented your class very, very well. Okay, Provost Murray, would you please come forward and let's get this stadium rocking.
Graduates, we are to the most important part of the ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. Will all the candidates please rise? President Hurley, these students are candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Liberal and Fine Arts and the College of Science and Technology, as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
Thank you, Provost Murray. Graduates, by the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I proudly confer the bachelor's degree upon those of you who have met all requirements associated with these degrees. You now hold all honors, rights, and privileges belonging thereto. I charge you as educated men and women of the world to use your education in the service of others. You may be seated. Student marshals, would you please bring the graduates forward to receive their diplomas?
Honors Degree Program graduate, Victoria Marie Vilches, summa cum laude. Honors degree program graduate, Blair Kristen Harrison, summa cum laude. Honors degree program graduate, ZAIYA Catherine Ucha OGBONNA, cum laude. JC Marie Gonzalez. Giselle Hernandez Pina. Landry Joseph Norwood. Lena Marie Harvey. Tristan McKenna Foster. Ariana Francesca Summers. Brandy Sanders Wright. Tori Shayna Simmons. Kendall Alex Davis. Kirsty Anna Guerra. Hope Madeline Heartless Thornburg. Caitlin Janelle Oxford. Lane Michelle Yates. Ty Braden Miller. Jacqueline Sanchez, cum laude. Celeste Rosario Juarez. Jenna Alicia Procasino. Kylie Cheyenne Gales. Honors degree program graduate, Kennedy Patrin Anuam. Luke Andrew Altman, cum laude. Kaylin Tennille Edgeworth. Garrett Lynn Geiger. Julie Marie Steen. Kimberly Tejada Ibarra. J. Edward Newhart. Justin Carlo Sablon. Thomas Allen James. Miguel Angel Burchiaga. Elizabeth Marie Hammis. Andre Marmolejo. Shannon Christine Souder. Chantelli Ophelia Woods. Hannah Kate McMullen. Cameron Elliott Elner, magna cum laude. Claudia Yaritza Velez, cum laude. Carly Elizabeth Mack, cum laude. Tristan Brock Beecraft. Bailey Lynn Ray. Honors degree program graduate, Alexiana Reina Marie Diaz, magna cum laude. Dakota Cheyenne Stowe. Honors degree program graduate Kyla Brooke Clark, magna cum laude. Caroline Gwen Hart. Sarah Lynn Quarles. Timothy Lewis Gowans. Zachary Paul Zagrocki, cum laude. Kara Deanne Wiley. Sarah Nicole Hayner. Hope Marie Hale, cum laude. Bryce Michael Brown. James Cameron Hardy. Honors degree program graduate Dallas Renee Hedges. Zane Scott Kennedy. Seth Tabor Hahn. Danica Maligson Sasakura. Garrett Matthew Woodall. Nicole Rose Quinn. Victoria Marie Rivera. Victoria Lene Avila. Sky Nicole Stellivan. Nicholas Robert Baker. Alexia Jacole Springer. Dalton Carol Gould. Katie Jean Stewart. Honors degree program graduate Daniel Colby Trinkle, magna cum laude. Jeremy Daniel Bristow, magna cum laude. Caleb Dalton Justice. Olivia Grace Teague. Monica Lynette Jones. Cecilia Brianna Valencia, cum laude. Orion Rosas. Madison Dean Townsley. Kristen Ariel McKeown. Adrian Grace Ushery. Karina Renee Nunez. Destiny Josephine Kathleen Harrington, cum laude. Michael R. Eddington. Mercedes Jade Hodges. Chloe Kate Aline Copeland. Andrew Nolan Boughton, cum laude. Mary Rochelle Claunch. April Harlan. Aaron Lee Vaughn. Shelby Locke May. Morgan Taylor Maley. Samantha Nicole Schaefer, cum laude. Mariah Ashley Odlazelic Green. Bradley Allen Hazelmeyer, magna cum laude. Callie Reagan McSherry. Damon Patrick Diaz. Tanner M. Stapp. Michael Delaney Caraway. Haley Diane Greer. Ashley Yolanda Sandoval. Rachel Catherine Gow. Samuel Wes Butler. Eileen Juliana Juan Rodriguez. Whitley Ann Combs. Sierra Nicole Hobbs. Lauren Janae Underwood Hester. Katie Rebecca Richburg. Aaron Gabrielle Thompson. Alvaro Munoz. Jeffrey Pearson Jacobs. Katie Gale Hebden. Caitlin Elizabeth Aiken. Caitlin R. Humphreys. Cord Taylor Flory. Brennan Lee Hardy. Lauren Hannah Ruffner. Channa Mikkel Parvin. Adriana Lucia Rousseau, honors degree program graduate, magna cum laude. Honors degree program graduate, McKaylee Dawn Steiner, cum laude. Donald Blaine Lotz. Presidential honors program graduate, Haley Madison Danley, summa cum laude. Thomas Trent Podleski. Michael Alexandria Jones. Alexis Madeline Malvo. Honors degree program graduate James Teddy Kalaluka, magna cum laude. Cecily K. McKinnon. Destiny Marie Crumpley. Jessica Opal Downs, magna cum laude. Adriana Adeline Jenkins, honors degree program graduate. Sable Marie Cantu. Bryn Kaylee Reynolds. Kenjanique Daisha Davis. Nellie Renee Ware. Dakota Angeline Lowry. Haley Ryan Say. Jasmine Monique Gray. Cameron R. Pinkerton. Naira Franco. Savannah Taylor Essie. Megan Nicole McCord. Nicole Rayanne Bundrant. Ronald Trey Russick III. Parker Cheek Burns. Rebecca Marie Schreider. Michael Denard Rogers Jr. Daisy Kate Martinez. Maria Guadalupe Espinosa. Leslie Carolina Chavez. David Ryan Fuller. Ariel Isabel Sanchez. Colleen Taylor Hughes. Erin Nicole Farmer. Arlette Giles. Emily Ann Jolliffe. Jody Michelle Gibbs, cum laude. Brenna Gail Taylor. Patricia Zapata. J. Jesus Garcia, Jr. Honors degree program graduate Anthony Willis Tobar, cum laude. Ashley Michelle Gomez. Molly Susan Thomas. Carly Lillian Doris Jenkins. Ryan Wayne Huff. Rudy Puente Jr. Honors degree program graduate Kylie Dawn Hare. Beatrice Ida Munoz. Kristen Siobhan Williams. Ashley Ann Lester.
Honors degree program graduate, Eric Anthony Mendez. Delaney Elise Lasnovsky. Bryce Thomas Waller. Yarit Tovar Espinoza. Pate Joseph P. Bukowski. Joshua Joseph Rangel. Wyatt Robert Towdy. Brian Tyler Tierce. Honors degree program graduate, Hannah Lynn Batten, cum laude. Michael Carter Ward. Jordan Lee McCain, magna cum laude. Catherine Patricia Seymour. Shannon Shea Cheyenne Stewart. Angelica Gypsy Herrera. Sophia Louise Delabrew. Jose Clarice Chabley. Merced Rios. Jason Michael Schwab. Aaron Glenn Hollingsworth. Honors degree program graduate, Colton Allen Tidwell Courtney, cum laude. Honors degree program graduate, Megan Nicole Adams. LaDarian Markel Cole. Jocelyn Ann Hodges. Dakota Mounts. Honors degree program graduate, Taylor Jessica Schulte, cum laude. Hayden Cole Brown. Terry Wayne Barrow. Presidential Honors Program graduate, Kalani Michelle Stillwell. Presidential Honors Program graduate, Isaac Stillwell, cum laude. John Cameron Smith. Tyler Ray Jennings. Scott Allen Gibson, magna cum laude. Wendy Sabalos. Alexandra Nicole Oliver. Colton Heath Breitenbach. Casey Garrett Parker. Gavin Lewis Elder. Becca Lynn Hansen. Joshua David Murray. Honors degree program graduate, Kiara Deshawn Caldwell. Jacob Matthew Rose. Ty Michael Bertrand. Hunter Stevenson. Honors degree program graduate, Michael Thomas Simcoe. Diana Prince Din Andrus. Shelby Janine Rackley. Honors degree program graduate, Bethany Rose Rothrock, cum laude. Aaron Redmond Rich. Jacob Aaron Winstrup. Jordan Anthony Tate. Honors degree program graduate, Jace Trey Hurd. Jacqueline Gallegos. Kayla Ashley Barr. Honors degree program graduate, Keaton Stone Denzer, cum laude. Kent Riley Erickson. Joanna Jasmine Gonzalez. Easton Zachary Hargis. Alexandra Ilda Grimaldo, magna cum laude. Taylor Lauren Gibbage. Dominique Marquis Ravada, magna cum laude. Right here. Amy Lynn Lotus. Ashley Rose Flores. Honors degree program graduate, Diana Paolo Zendejas, cum laude. Ryan Matthew Parrish, cum laude. Brett Christian Alford. Samantha Gail Conger. Brandy Megan Maher. Samantha Jo Hernandez, cum laude. Honors degree program graduate, Juana Barbara Sandoval. Honors degree program graduate, Esperanza Sandoval Ordonez, cum laude. Stephanie Garcia. Samantha Garcia. Jared Stone Dominy. Wyatt Beck Young. Emmanuel Lopez. Cameron Elizabeth Schiller. Ian Sparks. Alex Francisco Vasquez. Honors Degree Program Graduate, Samuel Ayamipo Oyeleye, cum laude. Honors Degree Program Graduate, John Wesley Lozano, magna cum laude. Lauren Browder. Abraham Espinoza. Vasiliki Yanni Tarles. Miguel Jimenez. Talaya Dakara Williams. Michelle Amy Marshall. Ruben Mauricio Ruiz. Matthew Lawrence Ussery. Claudia Patricia Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Taylor Scott Burcham. Jose Franco Vega. I don't know if you know this one. Nosa Ebakari Ebawani.
Would all graduates please rise? There are two very important traditions at our commencement ceremonies. At the university's official ring ceremony, we ask that you wear your ring with the T facing in until you graduate. For those graduates who wear a Tarleton class ring, you may now turn your rings with the T facing out or away from you so that the world will know you are a proud Tarleton grad. So turn those rings. Finally, the tassels on the caps of undergraduates are worn on the right side until they receive their degrees. A time-honored tradition at graduation ceremonies involves the symbolic movement of your tassel from the right side to the left side. Graduates, you may now move your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I introduce you to the newest graduates of Tarleton State University. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, my good friend, Representative Dwayne Burns, who is here with us today celebrating his son's Parker's graduation, often says, and he says this across this state, Tarleton is the crown jewel in the A&M system. Well, I like to take it another step further and say we're the crown jewel of Texas, and I couldn't agree more. But I think we can do a little better for graduates that endured COVID-19 and all kinds of other things throughout their career. Audience, let's hear it for our newest graduates of 2020. Come on. You may be seated. Well, Tarleton Texan alumni, that sounds pretty cool. It has been my great honor to present you with your degrees, and now I look forward to getting to know you as active, engaged alumni. I encourage you to come back and visit us often, and never forget the gates of Tarleton are always open. On behalf of the entire Tarleton family, we wish happiness, peace, and prosperity along your life's journey. Today is truly your day. And no matter what is going on in this crazy world around us, today is a great day. It is a great day because we celebrate you. Thank you for making Tarleton a better place. Thank you for paving a smoother path for the future Texans to follow. Everyone has a purpose in life, and we are thankful for each of you. Now go out and find your purpose. So in closing, thank you for making this day special. Godspeed, class of 2020, and may you forever bleed purple and roll Texans.
To close today's ceremony, I ask Ms. Tori Vilches to come forward to lead the singing of the color song, our university alma mater. I encourage the audience to sing along. Following the color song, we ask all guests to remain at your seats while the platform group and our newest alumni lead the recessional. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and again, I ask all who are able to please rise for the singing of the color song and the recessional.